Right, so this panel now is being resined here. I've just used fiberglass resin. I don't want the matting on there because obviously that will show, so I'm not going to do that. I've pushed this out. I'm going to be putting a little bit of filler in on this. Haven't done it yet. There's just a cut. Don't know how it happened. Probably something in the boot was flying around. There's a cut there, so I'll deal with that. Just filler. This doesn't have to look perfect, but you know, I want it to look decent. Got a corner here that's got to be repaired. This piece here's got to be repaired, and I'm just going to keep working on that. This one up here, and I'm just going to cut pieces out. I don't see any other way to do this that is going to look reasonable. Then at the end of the day, I'm going to paint it, and I'm going to paint it in I think I've mentioned a semi-gloss black. But of course, as I say that, I'm thinking, shit, why don't I paint them red? The matte is going to be black in the car because that's what I've already got, and if I don't like it, I'll change that. I think it was Glasgow News that mentioned that, you know, I could get red carpet, and that's true. I could get it carpeted nicely. That's for the future. But first, let's get this done, get it repaired, then make that big decision, which colour to choose. Must admit, I really am leaning towards red now. Gosh darn. Me and my red. It's my favourite colour. And the car's red, so it would kind of, I think it would kind of blend nicely. All thoughts, comments, welcome. Yeah. So, yeah. So I'm just looking at this little crease in there. Maybe I can straighten that out. Maybe I'll soak that in some water and straighten it and then let it dry, and hopefully it'll dry in the same position or the correct position. But yeah, that I've got to cut. And then for the washers, what I might have to do is do a temporary fit, because I don't know exactly where the screw hole should be. So if I put a washer on there and that washer is wrong, as in it, you know, position wise, then I'm not going to hit the hole. So I've got to make sure I do hit the holes. And tricky woo. Yeah, sorry, I'm having thoughts again, and that hurts. Trying to think how I'm going to achieve that. I will, just don't know how yet. It requires some thought. Oh, and the washers, of course, when they're right close to the edge, I will have to grind the edge off of the washer so that I can get the hole central and not overlap. For a little piddly little panel, piddly panel, it's a lot of effort, but hey, that's what I do. Oh, something along the future date, I will be, sorry, I've been pointing at one thing and you've been looking at another, not that it really matters. On the 23rd, which is next Wednesday, or if you prefer, as today's Monday, Wednesday week, which is correct because next Wednesday is the one that's just about to come. I'm going to Barrett and Jackson in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's going to be a boiling 67 degrees. God, that's cold. However, it should be a fun day, and my plan is to take the camera with me, have a wander around, do a bit of recording, and then I'll publish it on my YouTube channel as and when I get around to it, which, you know, I won't leave it too late for you guys. This video I'm recording now, this is Monday. I'll probably push this one out tonight. It's going to be a short video, purely because it's going to be a short video. And I know how you guys look forward to my videos. There really is no help for you. You do understand that. You're insane. And I thank every one of you nutters. Thanks for watching my videos. And please do let the commercials roll. Mute them, but let them roll, because then I get money. And it doesn't cost you a dime. Right. Oh, of course, the government wants some of my money. What a bloody joke. I mean, it's ridiculous. And they're not just doing YouTube. They're doing any of these other channels where, hang on a second, where you sell shit as well, like eBay and Craigslist and OfferUp and all of those places. They want more bloody tax from you, as if they don't fucking well screw you enough. Sorry, going off on my political rant again. Stop it. All right, let's get on with some more car shit. Okay, we're moving on with more repairs. Sorry if you find them boring. Some people seem to be very interested in what I'm doing with these panels, maybe because they're going to do the same or get some ideas on how to do shit. I've got the sponge here now. I've glued two pieces together. I'm just waiting for the glue to set. I just pushed it in there to give it some shape while it sets. Here underneath the anvil again is that repair section. The piece I cut off is this corner here. It's crappy to say the least. And this cardboard that I took out of those folders seems to be working perfectly. You want to hang on to everything that's old and you've taken off until you have actually created the replacement or fitted the replacement, because quite often or not it's helpful, you know, where is the position for this hole, where is the position for this hole, so you know you have to kind of look at those things. All right, let's move on to the next piece. You know, I'm getting really good at balancing shit. I hope that fucker doesn't fall off. Oh well, if it does, it does. Gotta do what you gotta do. Right, I've done a repair here. That's the piece. I mean, you saw it earlier. I've now covered this in resin, obviously mixed with hardener. So I've got to wait for that to go off. That's probably not going to be until tomorrow morning. I can see that it's, you know, I'm going to have to put a little filler in here. Again, that's no big deal. At the end of the day, these may look like shit when I've finished filling them and painting them. If it does, oh well, oh dear, oh my, how sad. Who said that? What TV program's that from? An English TV program, so I'm sorry Americans, you may not get that one. But if somebody answers it, I suggest you check out the program. It's silly British humour. Right, I've also filled in this. Believe it or not, I've filled this with super glue because I want to bond it and also want to fill it. And I thought, well, let's try that. I was going to try, you know, like plastic padding, something like that. But I thought, no, it's going to flex a lot, and the plastic padding will probably pop out. If I use super glue, it's going to hold it solid. That's my theory. We'll see, won't we? With this, again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'll probably, when this is set, I'll probably run some super glue along there. Then I'm going to rough this up a little bit, not terribly, but a little bit. Then I'm going to fix that hole and that one. And here I have to drill a hole. Now, I've already pre-marked where the hole was. And my intention, and I probably haven't mentioned this before, is these screws, I want to use those little cups that you get. Not a countersunk one, but the one that's kind of raised up but countersunk, if you know what I mean. And that I think will look nicer. I also intend to use stainless steel ones if I can find stainless steel self-tapping screws and the stainless steel cups. Hopefully my local hardware store will have that. You know, if I end up putting normal steel in there, then they're going to, there's going to be moisture in the air somehow, some point, you know, just washing the car, and it could start them to rust, and I don't want that. I want it to look as nice as it can for a long, long time. I could use Black Japan ones, but I don't think that would be right. Oh, and if you don't know what Black Japan screws are, Google it. You will be educated on what a Black Jap screw is, and no, it's nothing nasty. So, all right, let's leave that there. Totally off the thing. I think that's from an XJ6. I believe it's the right-hand side engine mount bracket. Anybody want it? Let me know. $10, it's yours, plus shipping. Like a marketplace coming to my videos, isn't it? Okay, what now, boys? Don't know. I'm going to find something else to record. Oh no. Sorry. I'm thinking to myself now, and that hurts. Shit. What else have I got to do? I got so much to do, and then I stand there and go, what shall I do now? What shall I do now? I've got the brakes to do, haven't I? Now, something else. I don't know if I've mentioned this, and probably it's really not of much interest, or maybe because I will be doing my damnedest to video it. My brother's coming at the end of this month, and I know you all like to see my brother's visiting because it's a different face other than mine. Granted, he's not as handsome, and he's a lot older than me, but, you know, you have to look after your old folks, don't you? Anyway, he's coming on the 30th, and I don't mean that in the other way. Well, he may be, I have no clue and don't want to know. So he's coming here on the 30th. We're then going to spend the 31st getting our asses into gear and organising the exhaust system for the Mark II. Then we're going away for a few days. We're going to just do a little bit of travelling, which is going to be great. I'm looking forward to that. Then when we come back from our little, I think it's about 3 days travelling, we're going to head over to Lake Havasu to walk over London Bridge, which we've both walked over in England, and I also have walked over it in America, but my brother hasn't, so that's a bucket list item for him. And we're also going to take the, I don't know what you want to call it, like a bubble top train up to the Grand Canyon. Now, I've seen the Grand Canyon in various ways, by road, by helicopter. Now I'm going to see it by train, and that'll be good fun. We're looking forward to that. We're just going to spend a few days, you know, fucking around in Arizona. When we come back, which is where I was going, if I can get my ass into gear, we're going to fit the exhaust system and video it. Then that will follow, I don't know, early February, that video will be out. So, you know, watch this space. All right, enough prattling for now. Let's see if I can find something else to do. And if not, I'll just push this video out as a brief update. Okay, there you go. Get out in that garage and do some shit. Okay, nice little teaser to finish. This, as you can tell, is the transmission, or gearbox as I prefer to call it. You can see I've had to modify the metalwork of the tunnel. That's not finished yet. There are a couple of places there, as you can see. Whatever that's meant to be is catching on there, so I'm going to have to deal with that. Just trying to see if there's any other places it's caught. I'm not sure how close it is there. I might have to deal with that. Then once I've done that, then I'm going to have to create a metal shroud to go over here. And I do have the tunnel here so that I can fit it over and make sure I'm not going to have an issue. Those of you that are doing, like me, total restoration, this piece here, that actually goes up onto those two bolts. Oops, sorry, you're not seeing that. Let me get you up there. There, it goes up onto those two bolts. For the center console piece that comes down with the speaker on it. Okay. Gosh, look, I've got these things still to deal with. These are the heater controls. This, I believe, is just the glove box light. This, oh, my door just shut itself. This, I think, is, oh, that's to do with the interior light. So that should be connected somewhere, and it's not. Oh, I see where it's there. I don't know if you can see that in there, can you? Anyway, there is a in that bunch there is a purple and white connector, and that's what this goes to. It's a door switch. Wow. Now, oh, and here, hang on, I'll get the camera. Those holes there, that's from the heater. So I've got to make sure that I get the pipes connected up to that. And also next to it, the two grommets, I believe they're just blanks. Don't think anything comes through there. However, I will, oh, sorry guys. Ooh, what does it say? Gimbal has reached its limit. Yeah, that's okay. I will be mounting the Vintage Air system here. Obviously that can't go in until the panel's in, but I need to make the mountings first. Yep. And I'm going to have to bring the air conditioning hoses through here somewhere. And at the moment, I'm looking at this. Oops, sorry. Come on, respond, camera. Yeah, I know you've reached your limit. I don't care. I'm talking to a fucking camera. Thinking of bringing the pipes in through there. Can't think of any other place that would be better. It does mean that there may be some modifications required there. All right, that is really going to be the end of this video for today. Ooh, sorry, as I back out. Yes, I've had a bit of a tidy up in here, and I do mean bit. Oh boy, this is. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I really am, guys. I hope you're enjoying the videos, and if you're not, well, I'm sorry. It's too bad. Oh, anybody need any bonnet chrome? Got 2 pieces of bonnet chrome here to go down the side of the bonnet. Yeah, I've already got mine on and fitted, as you can see. And I've got my centre one fitted. I don't know if I got a spare centre one. I got all sorts of chrome. And I guess really that's something I should consider doing. And that's getting the exterior chrome on. There is no reason not to. It's not going to cause me any problems, with the exception of these pieces, because of the door seals, etc., etc. So I won't be able to put those on, and I won't be able to put these pieces here on. But certainly the mouldings that go along the side of the car, and this is going to be the bum twitcher. Why is that going to be the bum twitcher? You can see there are no furking holes. So I've got to drill, and then I've got to put a pot rivet in, and hope I don't burst the lead. Ho 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 ho! Whoa! Yeah. Yes, you can see I do still have the arches off, and I took them off purely because I'm trying to get the wheels centered and it was touching. Oh, what's going on here? Oh dear. That's the problem, isn't it? You know, you... sorry, sidetracked myself there. Yeah, I think maybe I'm going to look into getting the chrome on. Maybe I'll take that as a project. Do a project. Oh, fucking car's a project. But maybe I'll just do that as a video. Let's put the chrome on, or at least much of the exterior chrome that I can put on, which is quite a fair amount. And silly little pieces. Silly little pieces. Right there. See? There. That's got to go. Oh, and there. I wonder if that one can go on before that goes on. Don't know. Gutter chrome. Yeah, that can go on. No reason not to. Yeah. All right. Prattled on enough. Time for you guys to get out in that garage and go and do some shit. You know it. So what's your excuse? My excuse is I haven't got one.